That is exactly what it's all about. Welcome to the History Hunter. History Hunter here. I have my son next to me, Eagle Eyes, and he has his crazy cow.
Hello.
We always go out and research and travel and find World War II locations and share with all of you. But one of the things that we are most interested in is to find better tools to go out and do the exploring with. So we used a lot of flashlights in our underground explores, and today we want to do something really special. Out on the Lost Documents tour, we've been using the Wuben X1 and Wuben X2 a lot. This is a beast. You're going to see that. This is one of my favorites now, but also the X1 is just absolutely phenomenal. By the way, all that you see here, we are not being paid 1 single cent for this.
No, sir.
We wanted to figure out whether we can have better tools, and we were lucky that Wuben would send us some of this and we will just test them out. I told them if it's crap, I'm gonna tell them it's crap. If it's okay, I will share our experiences with all of you. So what we got today that we're gonna test out in a German World War II mini fortress, in a German World War II command bunker, in a German machine gun and lookout bunker, and if we're lucky and can enter, we will show you a fourth very interesting location. We're going to bring these two here. What are these, Eagle Eyes?
These are camping lights.
Camping lights, okay.
You can hang them.
Yeah.
They are magnets.
Magnets there, yeah.
You can charge them here.
Okay, so they are power bank, and we actually charge our phones and other small things with that thing.
Yes.
Let's see how it works.
And there's more. To turn it on, you press this.
Press this one.
And you have lights, and you can change the lights.
Yeah, you can change different colors and how the intensity of the light and all of that is. And it actually lasts for a very long time because Eagle Eyes has used that in the camper van on the whole trip on the Lost Documents tour. Let me show you my plan. Look at that. Woo! Eagle Eyes is gonna love that. He has this little cozy light in the corner there, but he reads here, and that thing, the Wuben, what is it, F5, the camping light, that is spectacular. And then you can kind of go all the way bright like that, or you can go down, dim it down to a little cozy like that, and that is really interesting. But what we are interested in finding out is, can they be used actually out there in the German World War II underground? Second thing we're going to try, and all of this is just to show and share our experience. It's got nothing to do by trying to push something. As I said, we're not paid anything. We actually used a lot of time just to figure out if these things can really do the job. So bear with me. What we have here is Wuben E7. These things here, I was like, what is that? Is that like a toy? But then suddenly, I just realized, could this really come in so handy? Let me show you this. This is a tiny little headlamp that can be attached in all of this, but it also has this beautiful clip, and also you can have an extension tube to have more battery capacity in this thing here. And one beautiful thing that I think is really cool, look here, you can start the flashlight by just flipping your hand next to a little sensor that you can get. See that? That is crazy cool. But I'm looking so much forward to see, could this tiny little thing really do the job inside a very dark German underground location? Well, that's what it's all about. So we're going to wrap up all of this. We're going to meet you out there, and we're going to share our experiences with you. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, everybody. We are at the first location, and this is what you see if you don't have a flashlight. And where are we? Boom. See that? So let me show you. This is the Wuben, the camping light. And let me show you something cool. You see that? Eagle Eyes' light is like more yellowish, and this is more bluish. Yeah. And what we can do, we can adjust. If you turn off yours, Eagle Eyes, we can adjust the. See that? I'm surprised to see that this Wuben actually can be used as a complete light for exploring. I did not expect that. Let's turn it off again. Boom. And then, boom. It doesn't go as far. That's what I can see. But what it can do It really, really, actually, see here, you guys, it actually gives us full light. Let's go inside here and we'll turn around. This is a former German command center underneath a huge gun position. And inside here, it's basically a set of rooms and some tunnels. And the exit is right about there. Eagle eyes. I'm gonna change the light to the other color. Let me see. I'm turn it off and turn it on.
Double click. No, this.
So this now it's the whitest. And then, this is more yellow. And we have a little different tone, and this is the bluest. So far, I am actually surprised to see that this thing, it is white in here, so it actually helps out tremendously. Eagle eyes, if you go in that tunnel, let's do something else. I'll go over here. Give me a second, guys. You know, this is more than enough. And with that, it's got quite a big set of batteries in there. I'll put a link or a little thing in the video here so you can see it. And when you kind of see that I turn around, that is like 10 meters over there. It doesn't go like 10 meters, but it goes really wide. And that is something that I actually like because you can get a lot of the details here on the walls and everything. That is pretty neat. Well, let's go through the whole complex here with this light. But Eagle Eyes wanted to show you something here, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. You see this steel door here? Boom! It's attached with a magnet. And you know what? That is a pretty handy thing, because if we wanted to do something here, set up something for a recording or a camera, you know, that light, and I could kind of slam this one right there. See that? I think that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But also, if I can show you yours, show the ring. You can attach that to something, and then you have this rubber band string. No, it doesn't go through there. But nevertheless, you can actually, yeah, you can do that if you want to. Very nice. Okay, let's continue up here. You can see this thing here has been cast shut. We really haven't got a clue what is here. But I think something collapsed in here. Because there's definitely breeze coming out from there. Can you feel it? And you can see here, they have a set of stairs. So we're coming in through one entrance there. Yeah. And then a set of stairs going up into the complex here. And when you come up here, you will end up in what used to be a gun bunker, or a gun position. And you have one door there that actually also leads to outside. That's kind of shut. And then you have this room here. So basically, full-blown little compound, a command compound. And I have to say, I'm actually pretty surprised about this light. Just found this little generator bunker here as well, and just wanted to try it out and see how it does here. And I really have to say, this F5, I'm not sure what I said that right up there at the other position, but you see here, I turn that off, it's pretty dark, and then boom. And this is a camping light. And suddenly you have an explorer's light, and you can see on the side here, you can see it says and tells you with some blue LEDs how much battery is left. But it definitely, the F5 is definitely worth bringing for a little explorer, definitely. We are on our way to the second place now. We're going to see what the E7 can do. And right here, it's just a tiny little room in a bunker, but we just wanted you to see this. So I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to turn it off, and then doom. But let me show you how strong this is just on a turbo mode. Boom, it just blasts everything.
Double turbo. Ooh.
It's very powerful, actually. And I'm starting to think that this could really work in the environment that we're going to. But let's continue, guys. Let's see if we can find this bunker. So, eagle eyes, before we enter this, show them the very cool little feature that this light has. See here? He can flip his hand. Do it again. And when you flip your hand, you can turn off and on the light. Do it again. Just one over. See there? It turns on. And then again. One more. And it turns off.
You have to be very close.
Yeah, that is very, very cool. But inside here is I'm going to try the E7 a little bit more, because in here is a little tunnel system. See here? It goes pretty far in there. So this is what it looks like without a light. Can you turn off the light behind me, eagle eyes? There we go. So this is the first level. You can barely see that there's something. Second level, well, it actually starts to do some work. And then third level. And that is pretty much what we need. This is a little tunnel system that the Germans had to just protect themselves from whatever could happen out there at the anti-aircraft gun position. I think there were actually a crew shelter here, and you can see that this light actually works very well. I'm going to turn it off, and you can see nothing. And then I'm going to put it on turbo. Boom. You know, eagle eyes, I'm actually surprised that this tiny little headlamp does so well. So I'm going to put on three again. 3. That is actually pretty much what we need. Well, you can see here there's a lot of rubble with bricks, and that's because they tore it down after the war. Be very careful, eagle eyes here. Okay, you can put on your light. So let me turn off mine, and you pull it on 3 and take it towards where I am. Yeah. I am actually surprised to see that they work so well. They are very small, but nevertheless they work so well. So let's go in here. This is the darkest place in the back here. This is a place where the Germans, as I said, had their troops, but also a place where they could store munition. And you can see you have a little room here, and there's also a shutter here. And through that shutter, they could take you out if you try to come up there. If you go behind me, please. Yes, thank you. And you can see all of these passages are so dark. With the red right flashlight, you can definitely do the explorers. That entrance is completely closed off. And you can see all the spider sacks in the roof, which is not nice at all. Let's see it from eagle eyes' perspective. He has it on 3, and you can see that that is plenty more than enough light for him to go in here and explore whatever he needs to. And I have to say, these lights really, really can do the job. Let us see what the F5 can do here. It's kind of like, can you shine your light down on this one, eagle eyes? And actually, how much light does it still have? Let me see. There's some kind of blue light that emits. You see that? We used it for at least 20-25 minutes. And you can see here, this thing here has this magnet. That is pretty cool. It has this ring. That is pretty cool. It has the feature of being a power bank. You can charge things. I don't know, guys, but for me, let's go in here, eagle eyes, and let's just see if it is enough light to actually go in here. I am really, really pleased with this, actually. Absolutely out in the German WW2 underground world. And eagle eyes is charging up this X2 with the camping light. How cool is that? I have to say, I got pretty surprised by these camping lights. The F5, I mixed them up as E5, but these are the F5. I really love these, but let's ask eagle eyes first. What did you like best with these?
The sensor to activate them with your hand.
You mean this thing here?
Yep.
I think also that is a very cool feature, but I also enjoyed to see that this can be used independently. You know, boom, there you have it. You can have that, click it onto your backpack or your belt, and with the extension here, you have double the runtime, and it comes with O-rings and all of that. So that and these lasted for the whole time when we were out there at 6 different locations. But I agree, Eagle Eyes, the Wuben E7, it really did a good job out there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? What's the best thing you like about the camping light, the F5?
That I can change colors, and I'm using very much in the camper van.
Yeah, Eagle Eye is actually using that in the camper van.
And to change colors is pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can change the colors and makes it different when you go out recording. All in all, I have to say, this is our meaning, what we feel. I feel that these are absolutely stunning comparing to what I thought it would be. I love the fact that it can actually charge up other things. It comes with charging cable, all of that. You saw the magnet, you can hang it on this clip, or you can hang it on this one. So multiple ways to kind of just use it or hang it or hold it. And holding as a camera light actually worked really well. These, I'm amazed to see that with this little format, it performs almost as good as that one. Haven't got a clue how long the battery of this one will last compared to that, because we never ran into kind of emptying it while we were doing this out there. So it might run for much, much longer than I kind of anticipated. And also that it can be used handheld. It can be switched to kind of show a light up or down in this headband, and be used as a headband light. That makes it very, very versatile. So we're definitely going to test them out more, but for now I would give the thumbs up for the camping light, and I would also give a thumbs up for this one. And actually, for the price, I think that's a lot of value for the price. I think this one as well. And also, you've seen us test the Wuben X1, the Wuben X2, and we're going to see a lot of that when we show you and present material from the Lost Documents tour. And these are coming along on a tour that we are planning right now. And who knows, this might all be what we need in the future in all our underground explorers. Do you think, Eagle Eyes, that any of these would stay at home, or are they all coming?
All coming.
Yeah, I do agree, because I really enjoy the format, especially this thing here. I don't know how, I always grab this first, but if you really want to do serious stuff and want to go out there and do a lot of stuff during a day, this thing here, it will blow you away, and it lasts so long. Black, white, whatever color you want, they have it. There will be a link in the description if you want to check out more of these and learn more about them. But for us, this is just our way of doing it. As I said, we're not being paid anything. We were challenged by this company because we said we have so much good experience with the other type of light we used, but they challenged us and said, well, why don't you test them out and see if you can do better with these? And so far, what do you say, Eagle Eyes? Are they better than, like, let's say, Olight? I really don't know. We have to spend more time to make them do more explorers, don't you think? And I think that we will come back and show you more results later. But for now, I think this was a very cool way to find out if this one and that one really work. And I have to say, they actually did. All right, we are going to go out and do more. So in the meantime, everybody, please stay safe, keep smiling. And before you know it, we will be out with more exploring.
See you guys later.